Welcome back, guys. We're down at Balboa in Newport Beach. The sun's going to be going down in about T-minus 2 hours. While we're here, kind of getting set up, kind of getting a little bit of the planning phase out of the way, I wanted to talk to you about something. Matter of fact, if you took a poll from a bunch of photographers and asked them what was the most underrated photography accessory that they had, guys, what do you think they would say? Do you think it would be a filter, a tripod, or a 50mm lens? Though all these are excellent accessories, I think a good camera strap is much more underrated. Think about that. No other piece of photography equipment has more to do with your comfort and your ability to shoot for long periods of time. If you have a shitty strap, the last thing that you want to do is sling your camera over your shoulder and suffer through aches and pains for the rest of the day, right? The problem is that there's a lot of photographers that have never experienced a kick-ass camera strap, so they likely don't know how green the grass really is on the other side. It's been over 15 years that I've been in the photography industry, and over that time, guys, I've had some truly awful camera straps. I've had a lot of straps that were, so-so, and I've had a few that really hit it out of the park. So that got me thinking, what is it about my favorite camera straps that makes them so good for my workflow? If you stick around and catch the entire video, you'll get all the details on how I chose my camera straps, and then you can use the same criteria to find the camera strap that is best for you. Now pull up a seat and let's go. First is first. As I noted in the introduction, I've only had a few straps over the years that I would consider the cream of the crop. They've been the Holdfast Moneymaker Solo, the Peak Design Slide, and the Peak Design Slide Lite. These straps have different features and benefits, but at the end of the day, guys, they each work great for me and help the equipment that I get the shots that I want. The system that I've developed for choosing a camera strap led me to these three straps. I don't recommend gear unless I put it through the paces and can stand behind the product. These straps definitely fill that bill. That being said, this is not an infomercial for these straps. The tips I offer here might lead you to other straps, and that's okay. So with that out of the way, let's dive into the criteria to use for choosing a great camera strap. First off, comfort. Yeah, the first factor to consider is the shoulder pad. Personally, I love a big contoured shoulder pad like this one on the Holdfast Moneymaker Solo. A big pad like this helps distribute the weight of your gear over larger areas, which helps keep fatigue at bay. You also want to think about adjustability of the strap. Now, I'm a big guy, so I need a strap that can extend much further than my wife would need, for example. Having the flexibility of making fine adjustments based upon your body type is essential for finding a comfortable strap. Also, think about the kind of camera you're going to be carrying. Something like the Peak Design Slide, which has a big, beefy, wide strap, is my choice when I'm carrying heavy loads like a full-frame DSLR with a big lens attached. I think of the strap as like a 1978 Cadillac. Oh yeah, big, cushy, comfy thing that will keep me going all day in complete comfort. A final factor to consider in the strap actually stays in place. After all, how comfortable can you be if the camera is sliding and shifting around all over your shoulder and your neck? My Slide and Slide Lite straps have one side that is nice and grippy. That way the strap stays in place as you walk around with the camera. They also thought to make the other side nice and smooth. That way, if you use the strap as a sling, you can easily maneuver the strap on your shoulder. The Moneymaker Solo is a completely different approach. The stabilizer strap, which I'm not wearing it usually goes up underneath here, underneath your arm to keep the camera in place on your shoulder, while the anchor belt, which I'm not wearing it right now either, is normally on the side, and it keeps the camera along your place on the side of your body. No flop and cheer. Whatever the case, really think about how you work with your camera and how your camera strap can facilitate your work while minimizing or maximizing your comfort. Let's talk about functionality. When choosing a camera strap, you need to think about things like, is it easy to attach and remove? Can it be worn in multiple ways? Can you carry extra accessories if need be? Each of these three straps ticks that box for easy attaching and removing. The Slide and Slide Lite have removable anchor connectors that are super strong and allow you to detach the strap from the camera in a jiff. Yeah, there's an oldie bringing back. But I typically use a Fusion Photo Gear L bracket, as you can see right on the bottom right here, which has a deployable attachment loop so I can quickly attach and detach the strap anytime when I need to. In terms of being able to wear these straps in multiple ways, Peak Design ensures that the Slide and Slide Lite can be worn as a shoulder strap a neck strap, or even as a sling. This means you can adapt how you carry your gear to the situation. For example, my slide light is like my daily driver. It can mean a lot of different things for me. A sling strap when I'm going on a short hike in the mountains, a neck strap when I'm taking snapshots of my son in the pool, and a shoulder strap when I'm hitting the streets in LA. From a functionality standpoint, the Moneymaker Solo can only be worn as a sling strap, but it gets bonus points for being functional for carrying additional gears. With a cell phone pouch or a lens pouch, you can bring your extra strap with you, carry it right on the strap, and not feel bogged down or cramped with gear. Now, not all straps have these functionalities, so be sure to investigate just how functional a strap will be for you when you make the purchase. Next, let's talk about build quality. Now, choosing a good strap requires that you think about the build quality of the product. One of the common features of a crappy camera strap I've owned is the stitching began to unravel after just a few weeks or a few months of using it. What's the point of buying a cheap strap if you have to replace it in just a few months? I get that quality made camera straps are a little bit more expensive, but honestly, you'll save money in the long run by investing in a well-made strap right from the get-go than buying shitty straps over and over again. Look at the Moneymaker Solo and tell me it's not impeccably made. The quality of the full grain leather by itself is a testament to the craftsmanship of this strap. But the stainless steel hardware is the icing of the cake. This stuff is strong. It is built to last, not rust, and guys, it looks amazing. That's why I consider this strap like a 1953 split window Jaguar XK120 hardtype. Oh yeah, that car's sexy, and so is this strap. It's beautifully made and a total showstopper. That's why I use the Solo when I need to get fancied up for a trade show or a job. Or in this particular case, I knew I was gonna be talking to you guys, so I broke it out. Now, whether you like leather straps or canvas or synthetic, you want it to be durable and long lasting. Avoid straps with plastic components. Inspect the mounting hardware, guys, and test it for strength and durability. Also, consider a strap that has a safety catch or another kind of fail-safe that will keep your gear protected should the primary attachment point fail. We're not just talking about your comfort here, we're talking about keeping your gear safe, guys. A well-made camera strap is better equipped for protecting your gear than a bargain basement piece of junk. I know spending hours researching camera straps probably isn't the most exciting thing that you can do with your time, but trust me, it's so worth your time and the extra comfort when you find the strap that ticks off all these boxes. As I said before, I love each of these straps and they represent a short list of awesome camera straps I've owned over the years. But my system for choosing a camera strap might lead you in another direction, which, hey, that's great. You have to get something that works for you, for your body and your type of photography. I truly believe if you focus on the factors I've outlined here, you can find a strap that's comfortable, functional, and well built that will last you many, many years to come. As always, I appreciate your smiling faces tuning in to watch this video. If you have any questions or need further advice, drop a comment down below. If you found this video to be helpful, you know what to do. Hit the like button, and while you're at it, if you're currently not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and while at it, hit the hell out of that bell down there to be notified as we have new videos that come out. So with that said, my friend, you get out there and take your best shot.